Resist, you monster!
They're here.
End this now, Melinui!
This is our mountain. Testament enacted.
Much is required to subdue the hulking, furious progenitor of all the world's monstrosities. Courage, strength, agility, a lifelong training regimen from a great witch. At least, the princess has it all.
Return to Shadow now. Another eventful night.
Amazing work.
Hey, you. Take all the time you need. Forget about the nectar and ambrosia. What if we go to the springs again? It's quiet there.
I was planning to say no to whatever you had in mind just to mess with you, but the springs...
That's good.
will melt me into Psyche.
Aren't you angry with the gods? For what they did to you and all of mortal kind, apparently. So what if it was a long time ago? The more I think about it, the angrier I get.
I mean, honestly, it was a pretty good prank. But it was nasty, too. I don't know which one of you all was responsible, but don't really care.
You're too kind. More than my family, at least. I don't think there's any taking back what happened, but for what it's worth, once all this is over, I'm going to...
Speaking on behalf of all mortals who ever lived or ever will, I think we'd mostly like it if...
Can you and I remain as friends, at least?
Well, let me think about it for a little while.
Whenever you're ready.
Done a lot of thinking, and we're good to go on that remain as friends thing, Mel. Though...
Sounds good, Dora.
Alright.
Garlic again.
The war with Kronos, it's really over, eh? The energy about...
Perhaps, but there's still more to be done.
Ellie, can't you give yourself a...
I said there's still more to be done.
I didn't mean... Sorry.
Odysseus, I need your counsel and discretion on something. Prometheus has an ally whom I thought was on my family's side. I faced them together near the mountains.
Quite the report, all right. And I have my suspicions as to whom you mean. Yes.
I don't think they realize that perhaps Hermes does and won't let on. Prometheus said I wouldn't tell a soul who it was because of the harm that doing so would bring. Do you think he's telling the...
I'd not wager otherwise. We had best treat it as the truth for now, unless you believe this ally poses an imminent threat to your family. Are you?
I think so.
Keep me apprised.
You really showed that type on her.
What form suits you tonight?
My disciples and I all salute you on account of having made it up to the big mountain.
I appreciate the encouragement, Commander, but I've got a bit of a climb still. The legions of Kronos.
Surely you jest. The mechanical marvels wrought by the gods themselves?
Basically, yes.
Ah, that's too bad.
The fated list. Nim and Oros. Let our bond grow strong.
That's right.
The Huntress unleashed.
The stuff of nightmare.
shall we? The oath beckons. For the realm. Lim and Oros.
He shall be feared.
Let's keep this up. Ensuring victory.
Last resort, which we would have used against Typhon, had you not found more of a targeted solution. Clearly something Hephaestus has been working on, half-heartedly. Would have cost my son his favored forge, and more.
The gods.
Prometheus and Heracles, turns out they're close, are they? Your little spat with them was shrouded by the dark, but I caught glimpses of it here and there. I need to know about these things, that doesn't mean I'll tell.
Let's pick up the pace. An Eidolon. Shades, you're free.
I didn't think you'd keep heading this way once we were finished with Typhon, but you're not.
Should head to the main square. On we go. Traitor! Olympus, I accept this message. Yes. Time sign.
Snow falls gently on Olympus as before, but
We did it, Rocky. Won't work. This city belongs to the mortals. One less traitor. In the name of Hades. Should put a dent into that barrier. got you. Hold still in their shades. For me. Lost.
Teardrops? Fear not. What are the matters of dispute between that Cyclops Polyphemus and yourself anyhow, sorceress?
There is no history. The first night I tried to leave the city, he was there. He's tried to make...
He's just a shepherd. Perhaps you met him on an empty stomach. That can make anybody irritable. So noted be. Perhaps you should go for
My blades grow sharper still. born.
Even with all the extra bodies here, I can always...
You can't be serious. You're not entitled to a greater status just because...
Don't look at me, sorceress. I'm here by will of Night alone.
She don't want to talk to you, she said, but you keep on trying.
Poisoned.
Where'd you go that time?
Oh, ate me alive back there.
Millenary.
Much deeper than it looks. I can deepen my connection with the night. The fates would have me do their bidding. Going up. Time to shine.
I have been much inclined to put a stop to the rebellion of Prometheus, yet now I'm to believe he is facilitating your continued efforts to ensure that time...
Behold the argent skull. Now. done here. Let's get the lay of the land. Hear me, on my authority.
You can do it again, can't you, my niece? Once you make it past the docks, it's a straight shot down the channel to Olympus. Treacherous waters, yes, but I can help you navigate, I'm sure.
A wave of power. Show me the surroundings. Just a couple of these left.
The Oath of the Unseen, so then I guess we're in for it, right, Em? The others might not know what's going on. It's just another eerie night. But you do what...
Admit to this, but your father has been through quite an ordeal. Worse, perhaps.
Desolation. Olympus, I accept this message. Focus, Mel.
Good evening, you two.
You know it's nice here with this witch around. I'm normally not big on...
Cyclops. For the realm. Filthy here as ever. Should I change things up? The wheel. As planned. Shamblers. Next vessel. For me.
Enjoy.
That was for the fall. Sink or swim. Excellent. breaking through. In the name of Hades.
Delivery.
Lord Hermes. Remember that.
Gold!
Lord Charon's ship. What is that? Some sort of parchment work?
What, that ferryman having a fire sale there? Don't want you paying an exorbitant amount.
upon my authority. Whosoever claims this contract shall forthwith... I'm not reading all this. Wait.
Melinoe!
Brother!
Well, this is awkward. Melinoe, what are you doing here? I was just basking in the adulation of the crowd. They never tire of seeing the champion or champions of Elysium.
Hello, Zagreus. Wow, this is Elysium, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, gods. You really accepted an infernal contract. Read all the fine print and still thought it was a good idea.
I can't exactly say I read all the fine print. I mean, there seemed...
A free trip to Elysium for one, and an exhibition match with its present champion or champions for another. Though exhibition does mean deadly battle in this case. You ready?
If you insist.
Meet the princess of the underworld, everyone.
Zagreus, are you all right? I wasn't certain what...
I have to assume you decided for real was the way to go. Anyway, if anybody asks, I went easy on my... That was beginner's luck.
Took you down, big brother. Gemstones. I'm back. My contractually bound reward. In the name of Hades. Sacrifice to Lady Hestia. My entitlement. Lord Charon, why didn't you say anything about those infernal contracts I'd started to see? I wound up in an... Well, you know what I mean. And yes, I won. Olympus, I accept this message. Always ready and eager for the fight. I've never met...
I'm about to blow your mind. You ready, babe? No purpose is a purpose. Think of... Here we go.
spooky how you never come in through the front flap anymore.
Oh yes. I figure if none of this works out, a lot of us can wander the earth, striking fear into the hearts of any more.
Now we're talking.
Something seems to have occurred with your companion Dora. She hasn't been as keen to make her remarks or possess my belonging.
Yes, I think so. Something's been nagging at her for a while that she's finally started to...
I think I may already know. Well, she's an old soul, but a strong one.
Act frightened from her hauntings.
Certainly she startled me before.
Hey, babe, I kinda got you something. Didn't want to make it a big deal or anything, so...
A nectar bottle. Thank you, Eris. Though we're breaking from tradition here.
It'd be total anarchy.
That's a curse.
Drink of the earth.
You all right?
One, please. Time cannot be withstood, not even by itself.
Felt your words.
May my familiars take on unfamiliar forms if they so choose. So mote it be. Headmistress, I've a bottle of ambrosia here, and...
Malinois, I'm going to resist my impulse to tersely decline. I had not given this taverna any real thought. Such gathering places where one can be unguarded.
But now that you're here, you've come to realize that having such a place would...
Yes, I have, and no, you did not. The tension about these crossroads has grown too palpable for my liking.
Ah yes, more rules. Just what this taverna needs to ease the tensions of our small band.
Oh, I see how it is. What, a sip or...
We're still talking about our cause and our craft. Why don't you tell me of a time when you...
I mind. Though, perhaps...
To discovering the truth.
Ignore my sullen turn back there, Malinois. These evenings I am more concerned.
Nonsense, Headmistress. We're grateful you could join us. May I?
So blasted quiet now. At first I couldn't tell what changed till I recalled Hip.
Wait, you miss his ceaseless snoring? You of everyone at the crossroads.
Pleased for him, aye. And the auditory change isn't a bad one, but...
I'll miss him too, mostly.
Still at it? Don't worry, you didn't miss much while you were out. A lot of standing around,
Fine, thanks. And your own lack of support is a more significant motivator.
You know all about lack of support.
Right on time.
Need something?
Hi, gang. Any of you interested in a new look?
Everybody at attention.
Infinite possibilities.
Dead and listen well.
Everything's in order? mockery of all my foes with this.
Now that is quality. The path to perfection. My disciples here claim that you clashed with none other than the prince of the underworld.
It's true, sir. I found myself in some competition chamber in what looked...
Well, that seems pretty pointless to me, kiddo, seeing as I trained you both. You were equal...
Commander, we're nothing alike.
That's exactly what he'd say.
My birthright. Should be a lively evening.
You done with that thing?
Can't quite grasp this one. Lovers. Skura. Come, Rocky. Alteration of familiar forms. Rocky, shapeshift. You look great.
Take the next step.
Can't do it.
Yeah, teach those shades back there.
There's fear in the air. I don't think I can do this.